So, hello there. My name is Scott Gorski. I'm here with my father-in-law, Al Knight, and we are here to talk about Eclectic Corrales. And before we get going, just so you can hear me a little bit better, you should be able to hear me better now. But I do feel very comfortable taking off my mask in front of my father-in-law, Al, because we are running some air purifiers right now. That we were so lucky to get from the CARES Act. So I just wanted to have a brief conversation with you, Al, about Eclectic Corrales and kind of how you would define your part of your personality that you would define as eclectic, that kind of drew you to moving to Corrales and starting a business here.
Well, not a problem. Well, when we started our business in '79, one of the nicest things about New Mexico in general was that we were doing adobe construction, and we were some of the first, if not the first, adobe construction company to do adobe accents in frame homes. And we enjoyed from 79 to like 88, 89, a wonderful run of doing more artistic adobe stuff in residential construction. And then in the recession of 89 to 90, we went into more combining adobe and stone for about 10 years. And then after that, the construction industry kind of went a little funky. But we've always had an eclectic nature to our business. So it's always been a little bit different than everything else. And I loved Corrales. And I loved in the mid-'70s, I moved out here to work at Tejas Trading Company, which is now the Indigo Crow. Fell in love with Corrales and the different lifestyle that everyone lived here, and just never wanted to move. So worked over several years to try to establish a residence here. In '85, I moved here with my ex-wife, and just stayed here. But love the people here, love the eclectic nature of Corrales. It's a group of, to me, Corrales is a group of people who moved here because they think a little differently. They have looked at everywhere else and taken all the information in about where they want to be and where they want to live, and decided Corrales was the place for them. The lifestyle's nicer, the eclectic nature, I don't know how else to put it. The eclectic nature of the people that live here is different. It's a feeling that you just really can't put your finger on, but people do things more successfully here and in a different style here, whether it's farming or art or wine or beer or anything else. They all have a story. It's far from being a dull community. It is an exciting community, and it is a wonderful community to live in.
That's great. I can definitely sense your passion for the village you live in. And what would you say, like the overall attitude recently of the village towards Corrales businesses? Like, how's that been going for you?
Well, it's been going fairly well. Corrales has always been more of we're a farming community, and historically, we're a farming community. We don't need any outside businesses. We'll survive just on farming. Well, excuse me. Over the last 30 or 40 or 50 years, that's proven to be a wrong assumption. What Corrales really needs is business. It needs a vibrant business community. And although we've tried and tried and tried to push that and get that established through Main Street a great deal and through the Pathways program, it's been tough. But with COVID, everyone now has to stay home. You have to stay in your community. And you really want to stay in your community. One of the best success stories recently was our latest podcast that Scott and I put together on the Valentine's program for the Corrales Wine Loop, which is Corrales Winery, Pasando Tiempo Winery, Acequia Winery, and the newest venture was the Teas and More, which she carries chocolates. So we all teamed up and produced a product for Valentine's, and it was a great success. We made really close to the money we would have made on our Corrales Wine Loop, a wine tour where everybody drove around and got 3 tastings and 3 chocolates at each of the 3 wineries. But we've combined it, and we're bringing in, brought in Corrales Teas and More. So this was a total Corrales project. And Saturday of Valentine's weekend, they had over 200 people coming. So it has been a great success. And it is something that we want to start building on for the future.
Sure. Sure.
So Scott and I are kind of Scott and I are kind of committed to producing these podcasts to help promote Corrales businesses, because the equipment that we've got here, and with Scott's expertise, we got the equipment from the CARES Act, which Tanya Latin administered. So we're taking this equipment and putting it to the best use we can to promote Corrales and Corrales businesses, and not just those businesses, but the eclectic nature of the people that run them.
Yeah, well, it's been a great and fortuitous opportunity to just work with my father-in-law and perfect my craft and trade, and things that we can give back to the community for all the support that the community has given us in the past. So where do you see yourself giving back to the community moving forward with all the great gestures that have been given to you during this Valentine's season and just before that? What do you see as things moving forward, and how are you going to give back to your wonderful community?
Well, it was incredible during this Valentine promotion, the number of people that actually came out to support us and Corrales Teas and More. It's something I haven't seen in Corrales in a very long time. But I think with the COVID pandemic and the restrictions that have been put on everybody, it's kind of woken everybody up to realize that we are a very small community, and we need to rely on this community to help support this community. So what Scott and I are going to do in the future podcasts that are coming up is we are going to go to every business in this small community of Corrales and talk to them about not just their business, but their personality. who are the people that actually started these businesses? What is their eclectic nature? Where do they want to go? How has COVID affected their businesses? How can this community help them? And so that's what we're going to be focusing on in these podcasts coming up.
That's great, Al. Well, I appreciate the opportunity. I hope everyone out there looks forward to, seeing what's to come from Eclectic Corrales. And just thanks so much for your time. And I look forward to working with you and everybody else out there. It should be fun and hopefully not too awkward.
We're kind of new at this.
Yeah.
But Scotty's our technician. So
look forward to speaking with you. Everybody have a great day and tune in next time, whenever that may be. Peace.
Take care.